Good morning from Dorney Park in Pennsylvania, USA, the first park of our huge summer 2023 USA road trip.
Oh, it's so exciting. As we were driving into the car park, seeing the skyline and the coast, I can't wait to get on them.
It was amazing, wasn't it, to see? And it's going to be my first ever visit here. Bear in mind that I'm doing 10 parks this trip that I've never done before. And Charlotte here, all 25 parks are brand new for you this trip.
I have done none of them.
It's going to be amazing. First time reactions, and yes, starting off here at Dorney Park in Pennsylvania. Really looking forward to it. The park has got a lot of history. It opened back in 1884, so it's quite an old park this, Charlotte.
Yeah, that is quite old.
You can't tell from the main entrance. It all looks really modern, really fresh, but hopefully we'll see some historical areas throughout the park as well. And yeah, it's home to 7 roller coasters. Really excited to hopefully experience all of those and to yeah, see what else this park has to offer. And here's a look at the really pretty entrance to Dorney Park and Wild Water Kingdom. Yeah, that's the water park that they've got on offer here as well. And yeah, of course, it all enters down this way by the looks of the sign. You can also see the lovely clock tower up there. 20 to 10. Park hours today are 10 AM through until 6. So yeah, pretty standard hours that we're used to, really. Similar to back home hours, aren't they, really?
We should get plenty of rides today, which should be good.
Yeah, it seems pretty quiet coming in.
It seems very busy at all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems great. I'm looking forward to it. Always love coming to parks for the first time. And yeah, in terms of the entrance, you've got all the ticket booths here. We've actually purchased online Cedar Fair Platinum Passes, which of course gets us admission to all of the Cedar Fair parks. We're doing quite a few of their parks this trip, including Kings Island, Cedar Point, and many more. And also, you can use them at all the Cedar Fair parks, and you get parking too.
It worked out a lot cheaper doing that because it was $30 a day for parking, so we've saved on that already having a pass.
Yeah, you find a lot of the parks in America that parking is quite expensive, but yeah, they really want you to purchase a pass, and yeah, it works out great for us with this trip. But yeah, first ever visit, really looking forward to this. Park number 1 of 25, Dorney Park. There's Talon off to the right, not Taron, Talon. We've got to get that one right, Charlotte. One of us is going to call it Taron today.
That looks great. The first drop on that looks good.
It does, yeah, and that's the park's B&M inverted roller coaster. So yeah, we'll just wait for the turnstiles to open. The American national anthem there as we make our way into the park, and yeah, you got the Dorney Park sign there as well. Characters out too, and a beautiful carousel just over here. Here's a look at the main midway after you pass the sign just there. Music's pumping, really nice. And as it's right down here by the entrance, we're going to start off with a ride on Talon, the Grip of Fear. This is a 2001 B&M inverted roller coaster with a really nice colour scheme. It looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think the colour on this one looks lovely.
Especially with the sunshine today as well.
It shines, doesn't it?
Yeah, really nice. So yeah, we're going to wait down here for this to open. Not too sure what the locker baggage situation is. Yeah, sometimes they have lockers out the front, other times you can take them on the station. We'll find out and let you know. This is Talon. It features 4 inversions. And yeah, it looks great. You wouldn't think it opened in 2001. It looks really fresh. Very smooth. It hasn't got much of a roar to it because it's sand filled, this one. And here we go then. So a few minutes after park opening time, and we're here in the queue for Talon, or should I say in the line, sorry, for Talon, making our way down. Yeah, we should be able to have a front row on this as well. Looking forward to it. Here we go, tunes are pumping. First ride of the trip for us here on the USA Road Trip 2023. It's Talon, yeah, B&M invert. I do love a good inverted coaster, so let's see how this rides. Of course, we are at Cedar Fair Park, which means on-ride filming is limited. However, tomorrow we're at Knobles and we can film on everything there, which is going to be awesome. Let's go and ride. Looks beautiful from off-ride though, doesn't it? poolside day here at Dorney Park with a ride there on Talon on the front row. And I tell you what, that was a brilliant invert. I'd heard good things about it, but I'd say it exceeded expectations. It was fantastic.
I really enjoyed that. The first drop on there was great, and the elements on there was really good. I can't believe that opened in 2001 because it's running so well.
It was so smooth, wasn't it? It had a few intense areas. It wasn't ridiculously intense, however, it was just a good fun, really nice inverted roller coaster with a great layout. And yeah, the views are fantastic across the park. Really nice location here at Dorney Park with the scenery, and I can't wait for Steel Force to see the view from up there too.
I can't wait for that.
But yeah, there's some really nice elements on that ride, and yeah, it's just presented beautifully. That's the thing about Cedar Fair parks. They look after the presentation at their parks, and yeah, it's nice to be here seeing another one with our first visit to Dorney Park. Wave swinger attraction just down there too, and the weather is perfect for us today. There's a look at Hydra's Revenge, which is a B&M flawless coaster off to the right hand side. So yeah, we'll head down there and give that a go. Lots of flat rides at this park too, as you can see. And yeah, this is like that main midway through the park here. And that's the thing with a lot of the Cedar Fair parks, they are amusement parks, not theme parks. However, they are beautifully presented. Like, I do like how all the flooring's done nice, all the flowers around, just your typical American amusement park experience.
It works so well, doesn't it?
It does, like all the banners with like the picture of the rides on and things. I love that. Like, oh, it's great just to be back here and do an America trip like this and just see what there is out there, and of course experience new things as well. Massive water ride over there that looks awesome. But yeah, I think we'll head down to Hydra the Revenge just over here. You can see the entrance down there for it. Let's go and give this a go. Beautiful facades over here too, kind of Wild West style. So make our way down towards Hydra the Revenge. Thought it was Hydra's Revenge, but no, it's Hydra the Revenge. And yeah, there's like 2 people on the front there, or is that staff ride? Or is it open? No, I think it's open. Yeah, it was bags up on the station there as well, just for Talon. So we'll see if it's the same here for Hydra. But yeah, look at this, really nice park. Very picturesque, very well finished off round here too. And a nice big green track just over here. So yeah, let's go and give it a go. Now, Hydra the Revenge opened here at Dorney Park back in 2005 and features 7 inversions, which is quite surprising because actually it's not that tall, is it, when you look at it just there? So they've packed a lot in to this layout. So yeah, let's go and give it a go. Something that I'll always love about American parks is these huge entrance marquees that they have, massive signs like this, which are fantastic photo opportunities. I love them, and that's probably one of my favourites. Really nice. And there you go, straight into an inversion out of the station on this one too. So yeah, let's go and give it a go. 2 trains, seems like pretty good operations. Just experienced Hydra the Revenge. Such an American name, I love it. And you know what, it was a great ride for its height as well. It packed a lot into the layout. However, I think we can both mutually agree that the Heartline roll at the start was our favourite part of the ride.
It's quite different having a Heartline roll at the beginning on something like this, but I quite enjoyed it. It was a little bit intense in some places, I thought.
Yeah, it wasn't too intense in the second half of the layout, but the first section definitely had some intense elements. Along with that, I thought the Cobra roll was good fun as well, and just genuinely the nice layout on there, with it being a flawless roller coaster, that really adds to the experience. Really, with the flawless, you get the full experience on the front, but we did a back row that time, just try and get a bit more of that classic B&M whip on there, didn't we?
My only downside on it was a little bit of a rattle on the back.
Yeah, nothing too much. It wasn't rough or anything, but it certainly had a rattle to it. But yeah, it was a good ride. I did enjoy that, and the colour scheme for it is really nice and vibrant as well. Oh, there's another gorgeous view looking over at Hydra the Revenge with all the planters down here as well. I've got to say, it's a very well landscaped park. Dorney Park's really pretty, like you got loads of areas to sit out and enjoy the sunshine, all the planters and hanging baskets. It's really nice and it's very quiet today as well, which is perfect. Yeah, June is a great time to come over here to the US and do a big trip like this. We're going to make our way now over to the biggest ride at the park. It's a Morgan hypercoaster that opened back in 1997. It stands at 200 foot tall, but it's actually got a 205 foot drop. But yeah, looking forward to this. What do you think from the look of it?
Same age as me. This looks really good.
Oh,
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it does look like a great ride.
It does.
Really excited to see how this is going to ride. Yeah, there's the first drop. Of course, you've got the huge first hill here afterwards too. As we make our way down towards the entrance for Steel Force, which we think is down this pathway, some lovely old pictures here of the park. Look at this. Really nice to see with this train running round, and actually that train's still here at the park today. Yeah, you can see it just there on the left, so we'll definitely get that in later. And yeah, lots of information, of course, for the park that dates back to 1884. Got some great history here at Dorney Park. Oh, there she goes. Wow, I love the interaction with Thunderhawk, the wooden coaster just here too. Let's go and find the entrance. Yeah, somewhere down the back just here. And just thought I'd show you a map of the park here as well. So we came in down here at the main entrance, headed to Talon first off to the right there, Hydra the Revengers at the back, and we've come all the way down here now, making our way to Steel Force, which is on the edge of the park. And yeah, here's a look at Wild Water Kingdom, the water park that they've got over here as well. As you can see, that's off to the right hand side. And here's a look then at the station for Steel Force. Yeah, right down at the far left back of the park. And yeah, here's a look at Steel Force. I do love the sign just there. Oh, looks like it keeps the speed quite well. We've got a top speed of 75 miles an hour on this coaster. So really looking forward to giving it a go. Look at that lift hill there. Seen so many photos of it over the years, and it's nice to see it in person. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love the sign.
Oh, I love that about America. Big grand signs, fantastic. Right, let's go and give it a go, and we'll see you when we come off Steel Force. First ever ride on this.
Hands up. No, it's not scary.
Well, we just walked straight onto Steel Force, and that was absolutely fantastic. You had the first couple of hills, which were pretty big, but you don't get airtime there, but you get a great view. But then you've got the big helix, there's like a turnaround section at the far end, before coming down into 5 airtime hills. And because we were near the back, we got some great airtime on there.
I really enjoyed that, like the airtime hills towards the end. It was just like non-stop. What a great coaster and a fantastic long layout.
It was really good fun. I enjoyed it, and yeah, like I say, this opened back in '97. A year later, in '98, Worlds of Fun opened a very similar ride to this, and you're going to get to ride that later in the trip. Yeah, it's pretty much the same layout, and it's a really good fun ride. So yeah, it's great to get on Steel Force. Very smooth, and yeah, I like the location of this as well, because their big helix turnaround section was all actually in the trees, and that was quite nice with some near misses, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just love that coaster. I think we should go on again.
Yeah, let's have another ride. It's walk on, so we'll make the most of it. That was absolutely fantastic. I remember being impressed with Mamba at Worlds of Fun, but I'd say this probably rides even better. Really enjoyed that. And what I love about it too is how you straight into a tunnel at the bottom of the first drop too.
Fantastic, but I've got all flies in my eyes.
Oh, wait till you get up to Cedar Point. You normally get loads of bugs up there.
Just keep my eyes
Up at Lake Erie in Ohio. Well, no, that was fantastic. Really enjoyed 2 back-to-back rides on there. Absolutely awesome. And there's another tunnel later in the layout, but it's proper ejector airtime on there.
Get some really good airtime on
Oh, fantastic. Really good, and it's smooth as well. A look at Revolution off to the right, afterburner attraction. Of course, I love going on flat rides. When we've come so far, I want to make the most of getting on as many coasters and other unique rides. And when it comes to flats, they're kind of at the bottom of my list when we come on trips like this. I try and get them in where I can do, but it's obviously prioritising getting on the different coasters, water rides, dark rides that there is at the parks. Not so much here dark rides at Dorney Park, but just in general dark rides. So yeah, it's getting stuff like that in. And yeah, this train down here, definitely give that a ride. Hey! Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Oh, so it begins. Another pretty view just here. Yeah, look at that. You've got the little Grand Prix car ride, the train track there, Thunderhawk, the wooden coaster, which will be going on shortly, and then Steel Force climbing the lift hill. Really pretty here. It's really exceeded expectations, Dorney Park, so far. Okay then, time for our next coaster here at Dorney Park, and we're going on Possessed just here. Yeah, this is an Intamin Impulse coaster, opened in 2008. Yeah, it's basically like Wicked Twister that used to be at Cedar Point. And yeah, I really enjoyed that ride. It's been removed now, unfortunately, and replaced with a restaurant. However, we can still ride it here. And Charlotte has never done one of these before.
This looks actually quite good, seeing it up close.
Pretty intense, I will warn you now.
I'm not too sure. I'm not a good one with intense rides, but I'll give it a go.
Hey, she's coming on. Yeah, Possessed is another one that's got a great entrance sign here, as you can see. Not as quite as detailed as some of the other ones we've seen today, but still, welcome to America, like with these big signs. I do love that. And yeah, let's go and give this a go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I love that. Here's one for you though, a bit of a throwback to World of Jumanji at Chessington in the UK. Feels like a long way away, but you know how we mentioned you can't wait in the station because of the speed of the coaster. There you go. So yeah, well, look at the air gauge. These are definitely lower than Mandrill Mayo at Chessington, and you wait right by it. Look at this. 70-mile-an-hour coaster, you ready? Oh no, yeah, it just seems a bit, you know, a bit weird, doesn't it? Like, well, here we go, let's go and give this a go. 70, let's ride. Oh, we're about to get possessed. Wow. Well, we just had our ride there on Possessed, and I tell you what, the launch on that, so intense. How was it for you, Charlotte?
I'm still thinking what to think about that. That was absolutely insane. I don't know what to think about it.
It's smooth, it's forceful, and that launch, you need to make sure you got your head back because it whips you straight through.
I really don't know. I'm blown away by that, to be honest.
Yeah, like you've never done anything quite like that before.
No, I just can't believe it.
Well, yeah, of course, fantastic. You saw it in the footage just, but you launch down here, up the spiral over on this side, back down, launching backwards up the other side. Worth pointing out, this isn't quite as tall as Wicked Twister that used to be at Cedar Point. And yeah, obviously Wicked Twister, it had a spiral on this side as well. But it's only a couple of miles an hour slower. I think Wicked Twister was like 72, 73.
I don't know what's just happened.
This is 70, you know, what a great ride.
Absolutely crazy.
Would you ride it again?
I probably would, just to get another feel for it. To be
maybe
honest.
Near the back, yeah.
Yeah, maybe towards the back.
There you go, fantastic. We've been possessed. And here it comes again behind me. Whoa, the speed of that. But yeah, it's got some really weird sensations, especially when you're at the top of the spiral on the front row. Like, it's fantastic. It's like you're going to come shooting off the end. But yeah, I really liked it. For me, the most intense part of the ride, other than the launch, is right here at the end where you come to a stop on the brakes. It's really quite forceful there. And you have that moment like, whoa, what's just happened? But yeah, great ride. Oh, it was brilliant, that was. And yeah, there's another look over towards Steel Force there too. Another big midway just over here. That's what they tend to call them here in America, like big pathways like this with restaurants down the side, food stalls, games, rides, like a midway, a big open pathway. Yeah, it's very pretty, and you've got a like little stream running through the park here too. Oh, and here comes the train just here. Look at that. That's a beautiful loco. And it's got the bell on the front there too, which I really like. Oh, how nice is that? Nice purple colour scheme as well. Right then, time for a light snack now for lunch. Just gone for a side of fries over here. $7. But yeah, luckily we do get discount being pass holders.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, knocked a little bit off. 10% discount we get, I think, with the platinum passes. Yeah, it's about £5.50 for a side of fries. But still, little light snack.
We'll just have something later.
Yeah, definitely. And then we'll keep on riding here at Dorney Park. Well, the fries were really nice. I enjoyed them. And yeah, you saw it in the last shot. And here it is again. Demon Drop just here. Yeah, opens today at 2 o'clock. Looks like they're doing some maintenance on there. So we'll come back for this drop tower later. Right then, time for a water ride now. Whilst we let our food settle. We've got Thunder Creek Mountain just over here. So yeah, let's go and give this log flume a go. Oh, I tell you what, it's a shame that we couldn't have took you all along on there, because that is one of the most unique flume rides I've ever been on. It only had one proper drop, but it was like whitewater rafting, wasn't it? Not in a proper trough.
What has just happened? First of all, the first bit all came in down me back, and then that drop, it came over like a tidal wave. It was horrible. I'm soaked.
It was really weird, the drop, because it wasn't that steep, was it? And we thought, oh, we're not going to get that wet, but then yeah, we got a lot wetter than we were expecting.
I knew we was coming down that drop. I knew we was in for something quite special there.
I tell you what though, we're lucky it's a nice warm day today.
We'll soon dry out, but what was that?
It was good. It's a shame you couldn't really see much of it from off-ride or anything, but that's the beauty into going on some of these rides
if
sometimes.
I'd have seen it before we went
Mystery.
on, I don't know.
Right, do you fancy a wooden coaster?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thunderhawk coming up now. He's loving it. Yay! Nice interaction over there as well with Steel Force. Let's go and give this a ride. Looking forward to it. Thunderhawk. Well, I mentioned back at the start of the vlog that this part's got a lot of history. Well, Thunderhawk, it doesn't look it, but next year it's 100 years old, Charlotte.
I can't believe that. I was saying, Sean, it looks brand new.
Yeah. 1924 this opened. It's an ACE roller coaster landmark, meaning that it's got a plaque down here with lots of information on as well. PTC, I tell you what, I do like their coasters. I'm really excited to give this a ride. Got some old pictures of it here in the queue line by the looks of it. Some construction photos. Oh, you got a pig. Oh, there we go. I love it. I love the random moments like that. Here we go. Yeah, some old designs just here. Dorney Park's coaster opened in 1924 as an out and back. Ah, so it's changed over time. It's not been the same layout since then. But still, it's a bit like Big Dipper in a way at Pleasure Beach back in the UK. It had a different layout and then they changed it. Yeah, let's go and give it a ride. Ah, here we go then. So another board just around the corner. In 1930, the coaster was reconfigured as a figure of 8 and it remains in this layout to this day. There you go. So the plans for how it looks now. Fantastic. I'm really looking forward to this historical wooden coaster. And here's them tunnels that I was on about on Steel Force. Best angle of them here. Hooray! So yeah, you've got the tunnel at the bottom of the first drop there. And there's a tunnel on the other side for any coming back through the 5 Camelback Hills. Fantastic. Let's go on. Thunderhawk.
Might dry me out.
And there goes Thunderhawk. Hey, right, in about 5 minutes, we're down here at the back. Just thought I'd show you this historic sign over here for Dorney Park. Look at that. The old mascot for the park from 1960 through to 1980. And yeah, it was designed by Bill Tracy, who designed many of the dark rides that used to be here. Unfortunately, none of them are open anymore. Yeah, I do really like that sign. Let's go on Thunderhawk. It's rides like that that are really important in amusement parks. America really did pioneer wooden roller coasters, and all across the country opened up so many iconic woodies, many of which are still operating to this day, which is fantastic to see. And yeah, you know me, I really do appreciate the classics. It was a bit bumpy. It rode very similar to like the Big Dipper at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but I'll always have a soft spot for these older wooden roller coasters and really appreciate how they're still operating. The fact that Dorney Park and Cedar Fair look after the classics. Bit rattly though, wasn't it?
It was a bit rattly, yeah, I do have to admit.
Good layout though, and some really close head choppers as you're making your way around, and all the trees have really grown around the structure as well. But I did like it. I do like the PTC trains on there as well. I got some good airtime actually with the little bunny hills near the end. This is a really cute little house, isn't it? And yeah, that mascot that I showed you on the sign, just the clown, this is his house by the looks of it. Alfundo, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's his little house, and yeah, he does a meet and greet sometimes by the looks of it too. Right, we showed you this train earlier on. We're going to go have a go on it now. Yeah, the Zeppelin Railroad. The entrance is just round here on the right. Yeah, it's just dispatching now, but I don't think it's too long of a layout looking at the map. So yeah, I'll probably be back in a few minutes, so we'll go and have a ride on this. Nice variety of attractions. We'll be able to take you on with this one with some on-ride footage. Really like the look of this. Hey! What a horn! So as you can see from the sign, it's a Dorney Park classic ride, and the Zephyr was introduced in 1934. Let's go and give it a ride. Here we go then on the Zephyr. Yeah, I think it's going to be about a 10-minute ride based on how long it took for it to come round just. You dried off in the back yet, Charlotte?
I'm still drying off from that long balloon.
Oh, it's good, I enjoyed that. But yeah, let's have some footage from on here. Really nice little carriages on this, and yeah, the doors are quite interesting how they work. Literally the operator comes down and just pushes one at the side and they all come down instead of having to go to each individual door, which I thought was quite good. Travel refreshed, Coca-Cola. Got an octopus over there as well, doesn't seem to be operating. Oh no, it does. There we go, they're just loading it up. Oh, it's one of them where they have to load it up each part, is it? I think so, or has it gone down? Oh no, all clear, yeah, that's how they load it. Interesting, because sometimes them stay flat and they load them all, and other times they load one at a time. Interesting. There it goes. Some more bits of history on display as you go around as well. The old water scooter there. Awesome view just there of Possessed. Nearly said Wicked Twister then. Full of history, Dorney Park. I told you we'd have loads of facts on the way, and it's only day one. There we go, it used to feature the largest artificial swimming pool in the world here. Old Park logo on the poster there too. Oh, look at the little babies down there. We make our way over the bridge as they go underneath the bridge. Oh, it's really picturesque. Look at all the geese. Loads of geese down here. Ride's gone, but not forgotten. Oh, great view of Thunderhawk. You got that little Grand Prix ride around here too. And that's the thing at these parks over in America. We really like to show the full experience, because a lot of the time it's just the coasters that get featured, but there's so much more to these parks over here, and all parks around the world. But I really wanted to make an emphasis of that in the States, because you hear all the time of, you know, big coasters out here in America, but you don't often get to see the smaller, more detailed things and rides like this, which are really important for the theme park experience. And we've got a historical flat ride just around the corner that we'll definitely have to have a go on. The Whip is here at Dorney Park. Well, I really enjoyed that ride round there on the Zephyr Railroad. Fantastic that was. And yeah, you had to slow down a little bit to let the geese come through and the swans. But yeah, it was lovely and very enjoyable. gorgeous scenery around here.
I really like this game style. I think it's really unique, isn't it?
Games are a big part of the experience in America. You find that. I mean, back home people are starting to enjoy them more, but over in America people love them. Oh, hey, he won! Hey, there we go. I told you it's a big deal over here. They get so excited. Hey, winner! Prize every time. Right, we're going on the whip just over here now. Another historical attraction. There we go. They had this sign from 1920 to 2020 just over here. Look at this. Some old pictures of it over the years. I love how much they celebrate the history here at Dorney. This is great. Celebrating 100 years of fun. Like, absolutely brilliant to see. Yeah, let's go on the whip. Oh, yes. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't know they had one of these here, so I'm really pleased for getting it. Day one of the trip as well. Yeah, Blackpool Pleasure Beach used to have one of these, where the Dodgems is now. Same building. And yeah, it was a big one like this. Such a shame that they took it out. But look at this, still going strong over 100 years later. So yeah, you've got like the cable down there in the middle that pulls it round, and then you whip on either side. Let's give it a go. Well, that was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed getting on that. It's probably the best whip I've ever been on, in my opinion.
Oh, that was so much fun. I really enjoyed those.
What a classic. I'm so pleased they've kept it running here at Dorney Park. Makes you miss the one at Pleasure Beach. It's replaced with the bog standard Dodgems, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a great ride. Well worth coming here to get on the whip today. Definitely. And a nice surprise as well. That's why I don't like looking too much into the parks, because you don't know what you're going to get, do you?
It's a nice surprise when you come, seeing what you do get.
Definitely. That was fantastic, that was. We'll have a ride on Dominator whilst we're here now. So yeah, you've got 3 S&S shot and drop towers. Yeah, this one looks like it's on the drop tower mode, where it takes you up and then shoots you down. Then of course you've got the ones that shoot you up as well. So yeah, we'll go and give it a go. Again, it's nicely landscaped all the way around here too. Lots of music playing throughout the park. And just really good vibes. I've not really heard much about Dorney Park, so it's nice to actually be here, see it, and yeah, it's a really enjoyable park. It's got a great atmosphere today, and yeah, just really enjoying it in the sunshine, day one of the trip. Brilliant. Let's go and give this a go. Dominator.
They go already?
Did you enjoy your ride there, my little jellyfish?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that, to be honest. Nice bit of breeze on me.
Yeah, good view from up there as well, and a bit of air time at the top.
Which was nice. I might get this, you know.
Yeah, you could walk around the parks with it every day.
Couldn't I?
Yeah, or maybe you should just put it back, I don't know. Yeah, it is nice. Like, it suits you, that does. Keep the heat off your little head. Some other really nice merch in here as well. There you go, that's got Talon on, which is good. The invert comes in blue and pink.
That's nice, I like that.
Established 1884, Dorney Park Amusement Park. It's some really nice stuff. Oh, it's like a cork cap just there. There you go, on there. Yeah, we've got the little mugs just over here too. For $24.99 you got this. The Dorney Park on. Yeah, really nice they are. But if you're having that hot, Charlotte, look what I found, the little pig over here.
I love that.
Are you having a good day at Dorney Park? Do you want to go on some more rides? There we go, take that as a yes. Lots more flat rides around here, which is great. Oh, there's a Dorney Park sign over there to have a photo with as well. Here you got a big swinging ship just over here called Sea Dragon. What have we got just over here? Chickies and Pete's, home of the world famous crab fries just over there. Do you want some world famous crab fries, Charlotte? I don't really know. Crab fries, famous. Loads of other nice buildings around here too. And yeah, as you can see, they've got some more historical photos on these posts all around the park, which is great. Showing the Flying Dutchman there, another one of the coasters that used to operate here at Dorney Park. And it was on this site here. There's a Ferris wheel there now, but it's not open at the moment. Yeah, some other nice little buildings all around here. You can tell it's an older park, but they've really looked after it. All the pathways are really nice, the landscaping's great, and we've got a couple of other coasters to ride. We've got a junior coaster over here. If it's quiet, we'll go on. That's what we said, haven't we, this trip? When it comes to getting on as many rides as we can do coaster-wise, we will try and do as many as we can.
We've done everything everything else, then we can prioritise getting on those. But if we've got other coasters to get on, we don't want to prioritise the smaller ones.
Yeah, if it's got a massive queue, like a little kids coaster like that, then we're not going to do it over, you know, going on something bigger or something more unique like a water ride or something like that. You know, obviously we try and ride as many as we can do. It's about prioritising things. It's like the Enterprise over here. I'm sure it rides great, but I wouldn't necessarily go on it because I know we can ride a similar experience back home. Not at Alton Towers anymore, but you can at Thorpe Park. What a beautiful afternoon here in Pennsylvania. And yeah, we're heading into Planet Snoopy just here now to show you this, which is the family area that they've got down here. And yeah, you see Snoopy across the Cedar Fair parks. Love a bit of Snoopy here in the US. Nice waterfall just here. Watch out, you're gonna fall. Oh, well-themed area. There's also a teacups just over here too. I think the junior coaster might have just gone down. It stopped on the lift hill. We'll have a look and see. And here it is, the entrance to Woodstock Express. Yeah, it's closed. There we go. Techies are doing some work on it. So yeah, we'll come back later. We're going to have a ride on Snoopy's Rocket Express, which is like a little monorail attraction around here. So should be able to film on here, hopefully. Oh, awesome view looking at the very obscure Cobra Roll over there on Hydra. Look over the skyline here too. There's them shot towers. Steel Force over there. Beautiful park. Lots of nice landscaping. And of course, join us tomorrow as we make our way to our second park, which will be Knoebels. Another historical park, which I'm really looking forward to. It's only a short little monorail this, but it takes you over the area with some great views. Very short that was, however, we did get some nice views from on there. Little balloon ride, and here's Charlotte with Snoopy. Okay then, we're going to head on to Wild Mouse just over here now, which yeah, other than that junior coaster, is the final coaster for us to ride here today. I do like all the signage and the big 2 bits of cheese on the side as well. Nice bit of cheese. Yeah, let's get on the Wild Mouse, manufactured by Mara Rides. Yeah, this opened here in the year 2000, so 23 years ago. And yeah, it's got half an hour wait, so yeah, biggest queue of the day. Off the Wild Mouse there, biggest queue of the day. Yeah, we waited 30 minutes. It certainly wasn't worth 30, was it?
No, it was okay, but operating was so slow.
Yeah, it was slow. I think that's the thing though, they're not great on those anyway you go, are they really? Yeah, low capacity rides, but it was running 5 trains, but it was taking a while to get them out. But still, we went on there and got some good views from at the top as well. But yeah, basically the same as Rattlesnake at Chessington in the UK, but just a reverse layout on that one. Oh, look at that beauty. Looks like Ahsoka. Oh, look at that, people standing on the bridge as well. We found another train over here, so we're going to go on the Cedar Creek Cannonball that's over here. 593, big loco, look at this. Didn't realise they had another train. Let's go and give this a ride and we'll take you on.
The Cedar Creek Cannonball is one of the most scenic rides here at Dorney Park in Wildwater Kingdom. It takes us through a nicely landscaped area of the park, showcasing a few of our rides and attractions.
Sounds great. Yeah, we're going to get some good views. Well landscaped around here, she said. Like all the rocks and landscaping around here. And yeah, we should get some views of the rapids around here. Now we've heard these rapids are an absolute soaker, like ridiculously wet. Oh, we're going to see it. Tell you what, this is nice around here, isn't it?
Immediately following Talon on the right is Dodger. A classic bumper car.
Oh, we heard it was a soaker. And yeah, look at that. You literally go right under them waterfalls and they don't even turn off. Oh, that is crazy. We're going to see a boat come round. It'd be great if we did. Look at that. It makes great scenery. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. So yeah, we're back on the side of the park by Talon now, the invert that we did. First ride of the day. Them rapids look ridiculous. Can't see many boats going around though.
Now we're coming up on Wildwater Crossing, which connects Dorney Park to the rear gates of Wildwater Kingdom when they are open daily from Memorial Day through Labor Day.
Oh, look at the sign just over there as well. Thunder Canyon. Looks fantastic. Really well themed. I like this part of the park. You got some parkland off to the right as well. I don't know why there's no boats. Maybe it's gone down. I'm not too sure.
It could have just gone round. It just seems really slow.
Yeah, staggering the boats round maybe. There is a lot of boats over there. There we are, coming back round. Yeah, it's only about a 5-minute ride there on the train. It's not a transportation ride with various stops. It just takes you around on a tour of this part of the park. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
We are now approaching our station.
Nice relaxing ride round there on the train. And yeah, here's Thunder Canyon. Really well themed round here. Look at the sign. I like how the boat actually goes over it. But look at these. So we saw, was it 3 or 4 massive waterfalls round the back? And then you got these, and they don't go off. This, Charlotte, is a contender for wettest water ride in the world, I think. This could beat Popeye. I mean, look at that. You've got them ones down there at the back. Let's wait for a boat to come round here. Oh, here it comes. Oh my God, just one guy on this one coming down. Yeah, they don't go off or anything. Look at this. Oh my, oh, he's avoided it. Oh God. Oh, look at that. That is crazy. I've never seen anything quite like this. Oh my God, here we go. Look at that. That is too much. Oh. I think, Charlotte, even that's too much for me. That is crazy. I tell you what, it's a fun one to watch. This is. I've never seen a rapids quite like this before. Here comes another boat. Here we go. Look at that. Like, this makes Popeye at Universal in Florida look tame. I've never seen anything quite like it. I tell you what though, it's very well themed. All the rocks all the way round. But yeah, I'm not going to be riding it. I don't want to get my shoes absolutely soaked for driving. But yeah, look at this. Like, it's the sort of water ride that belongs in a water park, this is. I do like the sign and everything down here though. It looks really good. And how the trough comes across the top. But yeah, there's a lot of waterfalls. Here they come. There's probably 6, maybe 7 waterfalls on this. Crazy. I think, oh, look at that. I think for me, if we could film on ride, I might have done it, but it's not like we can even capture our, we can't even capture our memories on there. So yeah, it's one of them, but blimey, that is a soaker. Thunder Canyon, probably the wettest water ride in the world. All these years I've been travelling to theme parks, I've never seen a water ride quite like that before. That is crazy. That
is a rapids I would never ever go on. Like, I've never seen waterfalls like that. You get absolutely soaked.
If you're new to this channel, you might not know that Charlotte's got a big fear of water coming over your head, haven't you?
That would be like my worst nightmare.
Yeah, for me it's not that. It's more the fact that I don't want to get my clothes and my shoes that wet. That sort of thing belongs in a water park with, like, you know, trunks on, like swim shorts. Yeah, that is crazy. But fair play, people are enjoying it, but blimey, that is a soaker.
It's funny watching people.
It is. We've been here like 15 minutes just watching people. On another note, look at the boats. They're really different, aren't they? Not what you'd normally expect from a rapids. And yeah, another thing, people do seem to be wearing swimming costumes as well. So if you want to, it seems like you could. And also next door, you've got the water park, which is conveniently placed. So really, you want to be coming in on your swimming costume if you can do. Like,
definitely, not your normal clothes.
Yeah, like, that is crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Thunder Canyon. And of course, right next door to that is another huge water ride, just a massive flume. Yeah, everybody soaks on the exit bridge. Very similar to like Tidal Wave at Thorpe Park, but with a bit of a steeper drop on there. Yeah, they look absolutely soaked on there too. Look at that, 2 big soakers right next to each other here at Dorney Park. What a great park though, really enjoying it here today. We're only a 5-minute wait. We're coming for another go on Talon just over here now. Yeah, plenty of time for re-rides. Also worth pointing out with the drinks, isn't it?
Yeah, so basically you can get free water from the Coke machines. You just have to press down on one of the buttons. Just saves you so much money.
It does, yeah, so you can fill up your own water bottles, which is fantastic.
Lovely cold water.
Oh, yes. We waited about 10 minutes there for Back Row Talon, and I tell you what, it's a fantastic B&M invert. I really like the layout on there, and it's warmed up a lot since our ride this morning. Brilliant ride that is. Would definitely recommend coming to this park for Talon. It really is fantastic. And yeah, there's a look over at Kaleidoscope. And just over here on the main midway now, you've got Coasters Drive-In, which is a typical American diner just over here. And I like how they've got the pink car just out the front. Really nice. And also just down here by the antique carousel again now, and yeah, as you can see, this has got some history to it as well. It was built in 1921, so over 100 years ago, and it used to operate at Cedar Point before it was brought down here to Dorney Park. Well, I've actually just come back down to the Snoopy themed area, and yeah, jumped on to Woodstock Express. Zamperla family coaster that opened in year 2000, and yeah, it was closed earlier on. Well, it's been fixed, so that was our 7th and final coaster to ride here today. The Profiling, tell us your thoughts.
Oh, it hurt me leg, that did.
Yeah, it was rough.
To get off.
Yeah, it was the roughest ride of the day, that was, wasn't it? Like crazy. There you go. Woodstock Express. And we just noticed that the Ferris wheel's open now. Maybe it was an afternoon opening ride like Demon Drop, which is also now open. So we're going to head down there and give that a go in just a moment. You know, go on the big wheel. Should get some nice views looking over the park. Hopefully we'll be able to take you on with it being a Ferris wheel. And here we go then on the big wheel. We waited about 15 minutes there. There wasn't that many people in front of us, but yeah, it took a while to load it up, but it was worth it. I knew it would be for these views. Just to show you a great view across the park. Steel Force just over there. Into the final part of our day now. There's Possessed. We've got Demon Drop coming up next. That's just down there. Oh, what a great view, Charlotte. It's lovely, isn't it?
View, isn't it?
Yeah, gorgeous. And yeah, you can see it's not an absolutely massive park. However, they've got a nice variety of attractions. We've had a really good first day of the trip here today, getting so much in.
Hasn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a park that's exceeded expectations. But yeah, lovely views. See if we can see Steel Force come round in a moment. And there it goes. Looking over at Steel Force, brilliant coaster on the skyline here at Dorney Park, Pennsylvania, USA. Oh, I love a hyper coaster on the skyline. Some lovely views from up there on the Ferris wheel, but we were on there for 14 minutes. Charlotte had the timer running.
Honestly, that was just so slow.
Oh, painfully slow, wasn't it? But there were some good views at the top, but the worst thing was, because of the trees right next door, you couldn't really see that much when you were stuck to the other places.
There was nothing really to see unless you was at the top.
Yeah, it was worth going on for that view though. We're going to head down to Demon Drop now. Loads of flat rides. You got a tilt-a-whirl over there, a Music Express, and yeah, here's that big Dorney Park sign with the epic backdrop behind it. And here's a look then at Demon Drop, which is an Intamin first generation drop tower. So this ride opened here in 2010, and yeah, what's really interesting is 4 of you sit together and then you climb up vertically, but then you come down on your side, so you're left in that position, come down here, then yeah, it brings you down this little conveyor and down here. How interesting is this for a ride system? We actually did one of these at Movieland Park in Italy last year. Here we go, down it comes. Really fascinating, and yeah, it was really good fun, the one there. So I'm looking forward to giving this a go. Are you?
I'm looking forward to this one.
Really unique. I'm glad that it's open. We were a bit worried earlier that it wasn't going to be open, but yeah, it was just opening later, which is fine on a quiet day. Don't mind that. Let's go on. Well, we waited just 5 minutes there to experience Demon Drop, and I tell you what, they're bizarre, those things, aren't they, Charlotte?
Oh, I was really scared on that one.
Yeah, it felt more intense, I think, than the one that we did over in Italy, but maybe it's the heat as well.
Yeah, maybe so. It did feel more intense. I was ready to get to the end.
Yeah, they're just really weird rides, they are, and obviously it's quite terrifying coming down the drop and then ended up on your back and then kind of going down the ride system. Really interesting. Really though, it's like a coaster, isn't it? I mean,
it does feel that way.
The roller coaster database don't class it as a coaster, but I think it probably is, to be honest.
I'd probably say so as well.
It's more coaster than drop tower, but no, it was good to get on there. Great ride, and it's really well looked after here at the park as well, you can tell with that. Anyway, as you can see, it's coming towards the end of our vlog here from Dorney Park. We've just got time for a few more re-rides over the next hour. So I'm just going to put in a little bit more footage showing the park, and yeah, we're going to get some more rides in before we wrap up the video. Some more off-ride footage of various different attractions on offer here at Dorney Park. We're back here on the main midway now, just walking out of the park. We've got a brilliant day, really nice weather, lots of rides and a great atmosphere. And just before we head out of the park, we thought we'd come for a look in Good Time Gifts, which looks to be the main gift shop just over here. I know we saw a bit of merch earlier on. Let's go and see what there is inside here now. Oh, it's really nice in here. It's a bit like a church, isn't it, with the ceiling? Loads of pictures of the park and the history. Oh yeah, look at all the older rides all the way around at the side. That's nice to see. I do like a park that celebrates its history. Look at that tower at the entrance the parking lot back in the day. That's really cool. Yeah, loads of old pickies. Lots of different caps down here. Dorney Park on just there in various different fonts and designs. Oh, Steel Force there as well. Love Steel Force. And yeah, selection of hoodies down here too. I think some of these were in the shop that we saw earlier on actually. There you go, it's got quite a few of the big rides on. Talon, Possessed.
This is a good toy.
There we go. Oh, so what you found? A toy? Oh, there we go. It's the mascot. Oh, I like that. Off the sign. That's cool. Yeah, look at all this.
Drawstring bags are good.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, there we go. That brings us to the end of our day here at Dorney Park for our first ever visit. I've not really heard much about this park, to be honest, so it was really nice to come here and experience it. It's a really nice park. We've got some great rides, some fantastic landscaping, and also that really cares about its history here as well.
We've had such a good day. There's so many attractions for people to enjoy, and the coasters have been really good.
Definitely. We really enjoyed Steel Force, didn't we?
I love that. That's my favourite here.
But along with that, Talon's a brilliant invert. That's definitely my second favourite coaster here.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
So well, and I love the colour scheme.
We've got a classic Woody in today, the oldest operating Woody in the Cedar Fair chain, I later found out as well. Along with that, we saw a ridiculous rapids ride, which is crazy.
I can't believe that rapids.
I would have liked to have done it, but I don't. We drive it, everything like that. I'd have been soaked. Along with that as well, the park's been really just a nice place to be today. Great atmosphere, really well presented as well. You've got lots of family attractions too. I enjoyed going on the train. I thought that was nice earlier on.
It was nice going round, and we did both ones, didn't we?
We did. It's always great when a park has a nice variety of attractions, and that's the thing here at Dorney Park. Yes, they've got the 7 coasters, but there's a lot of other variety here as well, which is great. A dark ride wouldn't go amiss. I mean, I know in the past they used to have some classic dark rides here. I'd love to see like a ghost train or something here now. But you know what? It's been great. Operations, I'd say, have been pretty decent throughout the day. They've not been outstanding, but they've not been poor either.
Apart from the Ferris wheel.
it was the Ferris wheel. But in terms of the coasters, they've been running 2 trains mostly, which has been good. The B&Ms have been running 2 trains. Steel Force was on 2. Just getting the train sent out reasonably quick. I mean, you've got to think operations are never normally spectacular at Cedar Fair and Six Flags parks, but it's been good today for a quiet day. Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's been pretty all right for operations. It matters more on a weekend at these parks, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, when it's busy on a weekend, you just want to keep getting the trains out. If you've got slow dispatches, it just makes the regular line really long.
It does, but in general, it's been pretty good with operations today. We've had a great first visit. Definitely come back here at some point in the future, and you can't beat coming to a park for the first time, walking into the turnstiles and not knowing what to expect. And Charlotte's got that a lot this trip.
Oh, I'm so excited.
That's set to continue tomorrow as we make our way to Knoebels Amusement Resort. I'm really excited to get back here. Only visited once back in 2019, and you're looking forward to it.
I'm really looking forward to it. It seems like they've got a lot of attractions, so I can't wait.
Lots of history. You're going to get on Phoenix, which is a brilliant wooden roller coaster, flying turns.
Oh, I'm looking forward to flying turns.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely awesome, and lots of on-ride POVs tomorrow as well, which is going to be awesome. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching us here on Theme Park Worldwide from Dorney Park, and that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you tomorrow.